All right, guys, so haven't done a video in a while, and I apologize, but I said on my channel that I really only do videos when I felt like I had something that I wanted to talk about or something that I thought would benefit you. And I really appreciate all the new followers that I've gotten recently. Again, I'm only doing this because I enjoy it and I enjoy talking about what I do. So yeah, tell anyone that you know that might be interested in this life or this lifestyle or camping. You don't have to be a full-timer like I am, but hopefully they get some good information from one of my videos. Now, as you know, if you've been watching my videos, I'm currently on the way up to the Buffalo area where I will be working for a Six Flags theme park called Darien Lake. And I have to be there by May 1st, so I've just been slowly making my way up and just really enjoying myself, guys, and having a great time. If you would like to follow my actual adventures, you can find me on Instagram at Hansen, Hansen on the road. Hansen on the road, all one word. It's all my pictures, everything that I do. For instance, today here, Wednesday. Is it Wednesday? Yeah, Wednesday. The 24th or 5th, something like that, whatever. I went to the National Museum of the United States Air Force in Dayton, which was fantastic, unbelievable. The fact that it doesn't cost anything to get in is crazy. It's one of the nicest museums I've ever been to. And then I went over to the University of Dayton and went to a Dayton Flyers men's baseball game. They were playing Wright State today, so that was really great. I love baseball, as you can see by my hat here, because of course I work spring training for the Royals and Rangers. Anyway, so what I wanted to talk to you about today was Thousand Trails. Now, as I do this video, I'm sitting in a Thousand Trails park here in Upper Ohio, Middle Ohio, something like that. It's a beautiful, beautiful park. Let me go ahead and turn this around, and you can see, I mean, it's very wooded, nice sized lots. Lots of beautiful trees. They have a lot of amenities. They have a nice clubhouse with DirecTV and pool tables and ping pong tables and all that stuff. But anyway, what I want to talk to you about is a Thousand Trails membership and how it might benefit you. Again, I get nothing if you do anything with them. I just feel like it's something that everyone should know about because it's really benefited me quite a bit. So Thousand Trails has several different types of membership. They have a basic, or what they call Zone Pass membership, which is what I have. Then they have an Elite, they have a Platinum, they have a VIP. If you want to go on their website and get more information about those, you're more than welcome to. I don't have any of those, so I really don't want to speak to them because I don't know exactly what they offer. For the type of camping that I do as a work camper, when I'm getting all my sites and utilities for free with all my jobs, it really doesn't make sense for me to have a membership past the basic because I don't use it enough to justify the cost. But the cost right now, they're running a special 20% off before, I believe, May 3rd. So normally the Zone Pass or basic membership is $585 a month, but they're running 20% off. So that takes about $117 off. So long story short, the nice thing is you can pay for it all up front if you'd like, or you can do like I do and just pay monthly. And if you pay monthly, that's $39 a month, guys. $39 a month. If you're an RVer or you're a camper, you go camping, you know one night in an RV park can easily cost you that. Unless you're a Passport America member, and you can look at that video that I did on Passport America. So anyway, as a Zone Pass member, and I got some literature here, when you join, you get to pick one zone for that $39 a month. Now, here's the cool thing. When I joined years ago, I've been a member now 3 years, I joined at a time when they were offering two zones for the price of one. So I went ahead and got the Southeast zone and the Southwest zone. So I had the United States of America covered from Florida to California. Now I'm going to tell you this. Thousand Trails has 81 campgrounds in just the basic Thousand Trails membership. There are entire swaths in the United States where they don't have anything. They don't have anything in Mississippi. They don't have anything in Louisiana. They don't have anything in New Mexico. They don't have anything in Utah. They don't have anything in Oklahoma for Thousand Trails. But there are 81 campgrounds, and when you pick your zone, you get to stay at the ones in your zone for no additional cost. So like I've been staying in this park for 4 days, and we'll discuss that in a little bit, why only 4 days. But I've been in this park for 4 days, and I paid nothing other than my $39 a month. Now, the cool thing is there's a total of 5 zones, okay? You can add an additional zone for $54. So you could go ahead and join Thousand Trails, pick whatever zone you want, maybe one close to your home, surrounding states, neighboring states, whatever. And then for another $216, you could add the rest of the entire United States. So you'd have all 81 parks. Now keep in mind, you'd have to pay that $54 every year, but what you could do is go ahead and get them all, and then at the end of your year, see which ones you didn't use, which ones you didn't go to, and then just don't do those again. I travel across the country, so it's imperative for me to have as many as I can. Anyway, so here's a list right here. I know you won't be able to see it very well just to read it. I guess you could pause the video or whatever. But it does break it down into their 5 zones. And it shows you by state which park is in each state. And again, you can go on their website and get that information. But, there are a lot of parks, especially, they started in Washington State. So there are a ton of parks in Washington, a ton in California, a ton in Texas, a ton in Florida, a lot up in the Pennsylvania, New York, New Jersey, and a good bit in the Midwest, which was the section that I picked. I picked the Midwest. So I've got parks in Illinois and Ohio and stuff like that. So anyway, you pick the one that's most relevant to you. Now, the reason I mentioned the 4-day thing, okay, so the way a zone pass or basic membership works is that you're allowed to stay in a park for 14 days, okay, 14 days straight. But then you would have to be out of their system, and you cannot stay at a Thousand Trails Park for 7 days before you could come back and do another 14, okay? Now, at the end of the year, when I go down to Florida and I leave my RV somewhere, that works out very well for me. But on this particular time where I'm moving across the country, their deal is you can go into a park for 4 days and then move directly to another park. You can go park to park to park to park as long as you don't do more than 4 days. So at this park, I'm staying 4 days because I'm getting ready to head to another one. So you do what's best for you. You can stay 1 day, 2 day, 3 day, 4 days. Now you can stay as many days as you want. You can stay 7 days, 8 days, 10 days, whatever. But once you pass that 4th day, you've got to be out of their system for 7 days. Now, Thousand Trails also owns Encore. It's part of the same, umbrella company, if you want to say it that way. Here's what that means to you. Now, for Encore, they have what's called the Trails Collection. For a $220 one-time fee, and I suggest you do it as close to when you sign up as possible because it runs the calendar year or the 365 days that you're, so if you sign up May 1st, it's going to be good till May 1st of next year. So if you don't sign up until August, you've lost all this month because you're paying the $220 or whatever, no matter when you sign up for it. So the Trails Collection, and you can look at this information online, adds all these additional parks, okay? I doubt, you could pause the video, I doubt you're going to be able to read that. But basically, there's an additional, is it 100 more parks? 100 more parks that you can stay in. Now, again, works the same way, and there's no additional money with the exception of, it looks like there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. There's 15 of those 100 that will cost you $20 a night. You say, well, why? Well, because of where they're located. You've got the Florida Keys. That's where a lot of them are. You've got some real high-end parks in Arizona. You've got one in Oregon. You've got one in New York, Alpine Lake. And then, like I said, the majority of them are in Arizona and Florida. It looks like there's one in New Hampshire, a couple in New Jersey. But needless to say, all the rest, so 85 of the 100, no additional fee. So again, for me, it pays for itself. So I'll be in New York. We're doing my work camping job for 5 months. That means for 5 months I will not use Thousand Trails. For 5 months I'll be paying $39 a month. Let's round it to 40, make the math easy. I'm going to spend $200 and I won't use it once. But once I leave there, the average RV park is $30 a night. I stay 7 nights and I've already made my money. And I'll easily do that because I travel around the country. So www.thousandtrails.com is where you can get more information. Again, I get nothing whether you do anything or not. But I'm going to tell you guys that I've probably stayed at 25 of the parks around the country. I've stayed at the one in South Carolina. I've stayed at one in Tennessee. I've stayed at one in Alabama. Stayed at several in Florida. Stayed at one in Indiana. Now one in Ohio. Getting ready to go to another one in Ohio. So I've been all over, and they're always very nice, very clean. They've been very helpful, very friendly. They have all kinds of events and stuff. You'll get a magazine once you join that they send out once a month that has a list of all their events that they're doing. Very kid-friendly if you've got the whole family thing. Good on you, and they do a lot of stuff with that. So we talked about how much it was. We talked about how many days you can be in. We talked about the trails collection, buying the additional zones. Again, I didn't really want to talk about the other memberships. I don't have those. I have looked into the elite membership. They're quite expensive. It's a 10% down, which is like $500, and then you can finance the rest over 5 years. I think for me, because again, you still have to pay your $39 a month. I think it was going to be like $150 a month for the next, plus my $39, so $189 a month for the next 5 years. Again, for what I'm doing, I'm getting free campgrounds when I'm working, so it didn't make sense. But the thing about that membership is there's no, you're 3 weeks in, and then you can directly go to another park and stay. So you never have to be out of the system, and you can stay 3 weeks. And I think I can make reservations 60 days out with that pass, and then you can do it 90 or 120 days. I don't know. Again, guys, you can look up the information online. I'm just telling you, for me, it's been well worth it. I've really enjoyed having it. I would not want to have it. No, that's not right. I wouldn't want to not have it. Yeah, sorry, guys. It's been a long day. So anyway, again, thank you so much for watching. I hope that you're enjoying my videos. If you have any ideas or any suggestions, criticism, creative or otherwise, please let me know. I'll do the best I can to do a video on the subject, or work harder next time to make the videos more interesting and have more information. Again, this is just something I do for fun, and I love this lifestyle. I love what I'm doing. I wish I could have done it years ago. So maybe one day I'll see you out on the road. Until then, take care of each other, guys. Bye-bye.